The definitive edition. I really enjoyed the last time I played this, so looking forward to the next bit that I'm on. Right, let's go. Oh, connecting. One sec, peeps, if anyone's chatting. Oh, hang on. No, I am on, ain't I? Because I wouldn't be streaming, would I? One sec, peeps. I should have checked that before I started. I should have done. I think it's on, yeah. I think it's on. There we go. Free ride. Right, continue the trip to the country. Up. Let's go. Jim's gonna make you a star. Let's go. Why is Xbox green? Why is PlayStation blue? Right, let's go, peeps. Let's continue. Continue. Right, before we go around here.
You know, it's good to see a smile like on the side of his face.
Louis, Sarah loaned these books to March. Please return them with our thanks, Frank. Ah, see, if I hadn't looked, I wouldn't see that, would I? Oh, there's something in there as well, look, see? Ooh. You're welcome, Luigi. You're welcome. Good to see you happy, Luigi. That's the main thing. Catch you later, mate.
Sure. Back in the day, when the boss was still with that phone, he got called out to a hit.
Hey, Maddox. Yeah, cat jam. Let's do the cat jam to the PS5.
Thanks for waiting, Tom. The Don and I had to go over last month's numbers again.
Sure. So what's the job?
I want you to help Sam and Paulie with the shipment we've got coming in tonight.
Good stuff.
Straight from Canada.
Where do you need me?
Sam's gone to meet our friends from the north at the farm outside of town. Paulie will oversee the trucks bringing the shipment into the city, but I want you to go with him. Be an extra pair of eyes. Make sure it all goes smoothly.
Okay.
What does that bloke look so realistic, doesn't he? Like just his facial features and everything.
Sure, Frank. No problem.
Good.
It's incredible.
Bring the Canadian home safe, Tommy. There is already a case earmarked for the Don.
Crazy. I tell you, Maddox, it's going to be scary what PlayStation 5 people are going to look like, mate.
Working late, Ralphie?
They look realistic as it is already. Fuck me, God knows what the power of the PlayStation
Morello's
5,
taking
mate.
bites out of business everywhere else.
Fucking hell, it's going to be like
Booze
what
rigs
seeing
really
people
shiny.
in the streets sort of
Gotta
thing.
stay ahead
Like
someplace.
proper,
Well,
looks
I
like.
just fixed the cars, Tom. I changed the plates again. You can't be too careful.
See you in the morning.
Okay.
You're a good lad, mate, you're a good lad.
Radio now brings you a special weather report. The heavens have opened, folks, and we're experiencing some adverse effects across the municipal area.
The heavens are open. God, I want to know that, would you, man? Fuck me.
It lost heaven late this afternoon, releasing a deluge of rainfall.
Jesus Christ, state the fucking obvious.
You've been out in the last couple of hours. You don't need me to tell you. There are reports coming in of a number of traffic accidents attributed to the downpour, with fender benders occurring in Oakwood and Chinatown. A more serious accident has occurred near the White Harbor
I tell you, it's been like this weather, Maddox. I don't know about where you are, mate, but honestly, where I am, mate, weather like this, it's been like this where I live for the past 3 days. It has, mate. Just pissing down the rain for the past 3 days. Shit weather I've had, I tell you.
However a good driver you may be, it's just not worth the risk to you or anyone else.
It's been nice by me. Oh, you're bloody lucky then, mate. You're bloody out of there, mate, I tell you. 3 days in a row I've had Maddox. Shit weather, mate, honestly. It's been like it is in the game. Shitty, rainy weather.
In and out of the city has been suspended by order of the aviation authorities. All scheduled flights departing Lost Heaven International have been grounded, and those scheduled to arrive into that airport have been canceled or diverted elsewhere.
I wonder what it was there. It's a train above me, wasn't it? I was like, shit, what's that noise? It was like thundering or something.
The rain is heavy at this moment, and that all warnings should be heeded. The storm isn't expected to last all that long. Certainly, it doesn't seem like it will be anything like the big one of
There's been a report
1927.
of RTX.
High winds are pushing the storm over us at quite a rate.
Tubes, come
We
here.
will, of course,
Nine there.
keep you informed
Crashing
with
one
news
say
on the
here.
hour.
2
But
giga.
before
Oh, bloody
I
hell.
return you to our
Maddox.
musical
That's
program,
crazy, mate. Come
let
here.
me reiterate that the Lost
Tubes,
Heaven
come here.
Police Department
No, no,
strongly
there.
advises against motor travel at this time.
Tubes, come here.
And on a personal note, I advise
Good boy,
staying
that's-
with
yeah,
your
good
family,
boy.
friends, or loved ones, and waiting out this dreadful
Good boy,
storm
Tubes.
in the warmth of the home. That's all for now. Some music will be along shortly.
Oh, bloody hell,
I'll be
my
back
locks,
to
it's
check in with
crazy.
you later.
And the
Thanks for
card
listening.
I ordered has the
A public
worst
service
quality
radio station for the
PCB.
people of Lost Heaven.
Oh, bloody hell, man.
LH 570.
Oh, Maddox, you know that thing I said about that, or we saw, that NVIDIA broadcasting that they're doing? No, they said, right, it works on any NVIDIA card, right? I know I've got a shit one, mine's only like... But when I went on the website, right, and had a look at it, that's total bullshit, mate. It only works with NVIDIA RTX cards, or NVIDIA cards, 2060 upwards. It doesn't work on any more below that, apparently. I thought, well, that's fucking bullshit, because when that bloke said about it, he said it worked on any NVIDIA card. He did, when they were saying about it. And I looked at it and I thought, oh yeah, you need a 2060 or more, sorry. And I was like, well, that's fucking bullshit, that is, isn't it? I was thinking, yeah, they said that. Oh, did they, mate? In the beginning, it was in the small print. Oh, that's why I didn't see it then, mate. Oh, okay, that's why I didn't. Oh, bloody hell. It's a bit shit though, isn't it, Maddox? You know what I mean? You got to have the 2060 or more. Oh well. It doesn't matter. Oh, Maddox, I've heard as well. These crashing issues are affecting everything, which is weird. Oh, okay.
Sorry. You know this place?
Yeah. We've done a few pickups at the farm before.
The PlayStation 5 camera, Maddox, I've heard about. Apparently, does a lot more. There's a lot more features to it. So it's like, you know, like they were saying about that NVIDIA broadcasting, like where they're saying about doing about the background and stuff like that. Apparently, the PlayStation 5 camera is going to have similar sort of features like that, or it's going to have features where it like you can block out the back sort of thing, like a green screen sort of thing effect. I think, and stuff like that. And I thought, oh, that's pretty cool. And if it does, but we'll have to obviously go wait and see. But yeah, that'd be nice. Apparently, it's going to have like different stuff, like features and stuff like that on the camera. And I thought, oh, okay, that'd be cool. And if it does, and that.
You know, she's been helping out behind the bar since she was a kid. I bet she's seen and heard a few things.
Yeah. Game of Jimbo, and that's amazing news to hear.
She knows enough not to ask me too
Hey,
many
Leo.
questions.
Hey, mate.
That's good.
Yes, it is, mate, isn't it? It is
Won't ever
good.
make a liar out of you.
It is good, mate.
Christ.
How you doing, Neo, mate? How you doing, buddy?
For that.
Keeping well?
God damn it.
I'm just going to pause this a minute. I know this is old, Neo, but honestly, I was addicted to this. I was playing a bit of this earlier on. I know it's the old one, WWE 2K16, right? But honestly, this game is it's bloody brilliant. It's such good fun. I actually forgot when I played it again earlier. I actually forgot how good this game actually is. It's awesome. It's absolutely brilliant. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know it's old. I get that. You know what I mean? It's 2K16. Oh well. Do I give a toss? Not really. I enjoy it. That's the main thing. You know what I mean? I have fun playing it. Ah, dude, oh, sorry. What was it? Had a lazy day, laugh lad. I bloody earned one. Don't blame me, Neo, mate. Dude, you got one amazing. Yes. So I inspired you to get back into the WWE games, did I? You did a bit, actually, Neo. Yeah, honestly, mate, you did, because I was watching your things and I thought, I remember when I used to watch wrestling, like I used to love it. Honestly, I'm being honest, when I was back at my mum's, I used to love it. Obviously I could watch it when I was back up there. I used to love it, and I mean I used to love watching it. Good fun, Stone Cold and all that sort of stuff. That was my era. You know what I mean? It was called the Attitude Era, and the Attitude Era was astonishing. Oh, it's got to been the best time in wrestling ever. Well, in my time anyway, when I was younger watching it. I don't know what it's like nowadays, because I don't really I can't watch it nowadays because I don't have the channels and stuff like this. I don't. So, but no, I enjoy it. Hey, Andy. Oh, fat Andy. Welcome to the stream, mate. How you doing? Hello, Mr. Jimbo. Hi, Andy. And thank you for resubbing. How many is that? 5? Oh my god. Andy, thank you very much, mate. Honestly, I appreciate that. I really do. Oh, yesterday when I was building something, I know I maybe shouldn't have done it. I whacked something with my hand yesterday when I was building something for Sam and we were sorting stuff out. And it's not as bad now, but yesterday I was pissing the blood. I don't know if you guys could see it there. I cut my hand like down here. It was fucking sore, I tell you. It's not too bad today, but it bloody hurt. It did, because I accidentally whacked something with I whacked something with my hand, and I maybe shouldn't have. It was just a thing at the time, and then I looked at my hand, and then my hand was like, I was like, oh shit. But hey, no, it'll heal. Ouch. Yeah, I know, mate. Yeah, I tell you about Andy. But no, thank you very much. Changed. Oh, thank you, Maddox, mate. I don't know why it never does it all the time. Pretty good, buddy. It's been a while since I watched. Yeah, Andy. It's totally cool, man. I mean, I understand, mate. You know what I mean? You work nights, and obviously sometimes when I'm streaming, obviously you're like maybe just going to work or just leaving before and that sort of thing. So I understand all that, mate. And obviously, I suppose it depends on how busy your job is at the time as well, or what you have to do. You know what I mean? So don't worry about it, mate. It's totally fine. Stop by whenever you can. You know what I mean? I appreciate whoever stops by. You know what I mean? We all have lives. You know what I mean? We all have jobs, or we all have things that we have to do in life. So, but it's cool. It's nice to see you, and thank you again for resubbing. That's really, really kind of you. Thank you very much. It does mean a lot. All jokes aside, awesome you got back into WWE games. Yeah, they are good. Very nice. PS5 game. Didn't manage to get a pre-order. Oh no, Andy. I feel. Oh mate. Oh, Andy, mate. I tell you, Andy. The thing, Andy, right? Before I continue anymore, right? Well, what annoyed me, Andy, right? I don't know if it was the same with Maddox as well, because obviously I didn't know at the time. What annoyed me, right? I found out after the PlayStation 5 showcase that they'd done. Then I didn't realise until the next day when I was at work. I just looked on my phone, and then I see this thing coming up, like, so it was saying like everyone's pre-ordering the PlayStation 5, and I was like, what? I was like, fuck me. I was like, shit, is it today then? I was thinking. I thought I was like, fuck me, surely it can't be today. They only announced it like yesterday. I was thinking. So I had a quick look online, and then it was like, oh yeah, PlayStation 5's ready for pre-order today, and I was like, oh right. So I had a quick look online, and obviously by the time I'd looked on Amazon, I'd looked on Game, and there was all these different bloody shops that were selling it. By the time I looked at it, I don't know if it was the same with Maddox as well. By the time I'd looked at it, Andy, they were all gone. They was all pre-ordered. They were all sold out. Which I thought was a bit of a piss take, because I didn't even know about it till I just looked at my phone. Just looked at my phone at something a minute, and then I was like, oh, and yeah. So it did annoy me a minute. Right. Where are we? Thanks to Jimbo, I managed to get a pre-order. Yes. So the following day, who resubbed again? Maddox offered. Well, where was it? Was it Neo? Neo. Oh, Neo. Thank you very much, mate. Well, Neo, thank you very much, mate. You are a good person. Thank you for gifting that sub to Maddox. You're all awesome people. You really are. And yeah, so I found out the following day, Andy. So basically, to continue my story, and I'll say the following day I found out Argos were doing theirs. I think it was from 8 o'clock the next day. So I got up, I think it was about 7:30, because obviously I was at work that day as well anyway. So I got up about 7:30, got myself up, sorted a bit and that, had some breakfast and that, and then I got on there, and then I was like, oh, so I was waiting and waiting till the time, and that, and then I kept looking, and then it came up. Then I pre-ordered it, and then I messaged Maddox because I knew he was as well, and I was like, Maddox, I've pre-ordered one with Argos. I messaged him, and then he messaged me back again sometime that day saying he said, oh yeah, I pre-ordered one as well with Argos. So if it wasn't for me telling Maddox, he most probably wouldn't have been able to pre-order one yet. But I told him because I knew he was going to pre-order one anyway. If anyone else was going to pre-order one, I would have told them as well. But no one else really told me, so I would have let you know, obviously, before I went to work and that. So I messaged Maddox and I said, Maddox, I pre-ordered mine on Argos. So then he must have went on that, obviously done on Argos, and then he pre-ordered one himself. So, and that. So yeah, so I got mine ordered, Maddox got his ordered as well. So we both got our messages as well. I think I got mine in the morning, and then I think Maddox then got his later that day. I think he did. I think it was the same day, but I got mine in the morning, and then I think Maddox got his message like later on in the day. It said the same thing, like your order will be ready when it gets released, and you'll get it on the release date, sort of thing, basically. So, cheers, Jimbo. Maddox, you're more than welcome, mate. You know what I mean? You know me, Maddox. You know what I mean? As I've always said to everyone, you know what I mean? I'll help out anyone at the end of the day. It's just the type of person I am. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter who you are. You know what I mean? If you're nice to me, I'll be nice to you, and I'll help anyone out that needs any help with anything or anything to do with stuff like that. It's just who I am at the end of the day. You know what I mean? It's just I suppose I'm just kind-hearted, and it's just best not nice to people. You know what I mean? What's the hardship in life? You know what I mean? Like things like manners as well. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Manners don't cost anything. You know what I mean? Manners is free. Everyone should have manners at the end of the day. You know what I mean? There's not like please and thank you, stuff like that. There's no, you know what I mean? You'd have to pay for it. You know what I mean? What helped a lot pre-ordering the PS5 was the bots didn't have a date to start scalping. Yes, is that, yeah. But I'm a horrible bugger, laugh aloud, and you're nice to me. Hey, no, Tobes, not there. No, not in that one. Not in that one. Good boy. No, come this way. Come this way. That's it, yeah. But you're nice to. Is that Neo? You know me, mate. You know what I mean? I'm nice to anyone, me. You know what I mean? And I always will be. You know what I mean? It's just my nature. It is. Attack of the cat. Yeah, I've got to be careful because the problem is now, right? I was just saying, as I said to you as well. Anyway, did down there. So the past 3 days, I've had shit weather basically where I live. Past 3 days, it's just been pissing down with rain. It has. So it's been the shittiest weather you can ever think of having 3 days off of work. So it's the past 3 days have been the shittiest weather you could ever think of that you could ever have off work. Believe me. And the thing is, he's most probably feeling like, even though he's a cat, he has fur. He's most like he loves the warmth coming from my PlayStation. He does, Neo. This is a problem. So he wants to sit on my PlayStation where it's hot, but I don't want him to, because if he pulls my Ethernet cable out, which he does sometimes, because it's where he lays on it and then he stretches out and that. and then he pulls the bloody cables out. And then also, obviously, then it'll stop my stream and all this lot. And I don't want him to do that. You know what I mean? I love him to bits, don't get me wrong. I just don't want him sitting on my PlayStation. Yes. Love that stream we managed to do, by the way. I was so thankful you managed to come down. Hey, Neo, not a problem, mate. Not a problem. Oh, Maddox and Neo or anyone else, if you still got Fall Guys, I've figured out the date when the new season starts. If I'm correct, I think it's the 6th of October. I think it's definitely a Tuesday. I could tell you that it's definitely a Tuesday because I worked out the dates. Because when I looked yesterday, I think it said there was 10 days left of the season. And when I worked it out, the 10 days is the 5th of October, which is the Monday. So that's like the last day. So the new season should be Tuesday, the 6th of October, if I'm correct. I don't know. I think it's roughly around there. I did say, but as before, and I have said before, I said it's either going to be the end of September or the beginning of October, and obviously, which is what it is. It's like the beginning, sort of like the first week of October, basically, when it is. So, and PlayStations aren't meant to be sat laugh at. I know that one, Neo. Yeah, but the problem is my cat. The problem is because where where the air comes out of it, it flows out of it. Obviously, sometimes it's quite warm, isn't it? See, he likes that. He likes sitting on it, feeling the warm air come into him. My cat just likes that, and obviously that's why he likes sitting on it. Can't wait to get my Dead by Daylight on. Gonna get my murder on. Stabby, killy, laugh at that. Yeah, that's cool. Right, let's continue towards.
Something smells off. Don't let your
But
pecker
yeah,
get all shriveled up.
yeah, a bit Dead by Daylight. That's
Trying to
pretty
get out of
cool.
the rain or into the bootleg.
I've got what I might do one day. I've got it's like an indie horror game.
Okay.
It's called, I think it's called Infliction or something like that. And it's a horror game.
That bastard. It's
And
just 3 sheets. And
I'll most probably try and play it sometime in October. I will.
Here.
And on Halloween, as well. On Halloween, we're going to be playing the new Dark Pictures anthology called Little Hope. We are. So Halloween stream, we're going to be playing Little Hope. So I'm looking forward to that. Comes out, I think, the day before Halloween or something like that. This place for sale. Sold. Search for clues. Oh wow. It's a stormy weather tonight.
Someone's been waiting here tonight.
Found out my new favourite killer. The pig. Oh, I know the one you're on about. Yes. The pig. Yes, the one from the Saw. I haven't played Dead by Daylight for a while. I haven't. I actually quite enjoyed it. I should really get back into it. I haven't really played it. Oh, I downloaded a new Japanese game come out today. Don't worry, it's free to play. It is, so don't worry. It's not I didn't pay for it. It's called Genshin something. It looks a bit like Zelda Breath of the Wild, but obviously it's like a more Japanesey sort of style. I know Zelda is that sort of style, but this looks more Japanesey sort of style. It's a free-to-play game, but it looks like that sort of style of game, like Zelda Breath of the Wild. It looks like Big open. The weird thing is, right, it's a free-to-play game, right? But when you look at it, you'd think it was like a big AAA sort of game, like the size of the world, the detail of the game as well, and you'd think, shit, how on earth is this game free to play? Well, I mean, this must have bloody shit ton of money to do that game. But it's free to play, so you can't grumble, to be honest. Oh shit.
What kind of guy shoots a dog?
Oh man, he killed a dog. You asshole.
Place is derelict.
Oh, what's this? Oh, we've got an old Falcone. Mr. Falcone. Don't mess with him. Don't mess with Falcone. There's a load of new ones. Oh wait, what is it? Is Billy still the best killer? There's a load of new ones, Maddox. But I'd say no, Billy is not the best one. Still. Okay. Wow, these weather effects are amazing.
Where
This
the hell
game.
are you hiding?
This game was built with the latest technology that 2K are using, which is why it looks so good. I've got to go to that thing, but I'm going to have a little look around, I think, really. Because there might be stuff to collect, you never know. It might not be, but
Jesus
I might not.
Christ, Sam.
Jesus Christ, Sam. Says I can't go in these houses, can I? No. Well, I just have to do the mission. Right, let's go towards the vehicle. Can I go in here? No, I can't. Okay, fair enough. Anything in here? It looks like something's going to happen, definitely. You know what I mean? It's that, looks like that sort of... Got health there. I won't use that yet, just in case.
Hey, buddy.
You're asleep. No, he's dead.
Jesus.
Drop your weapon. You first. We don't have time for this. Sorry, pal. Guess we're doing this the hard way.
Okay, then.
Get over here! I got him pinned down!
This only ends tonight. You're finished. Box him in. Give me a
Where's that other one? Oh, there. Is that it? No. I see. Investigate the ambush. Right, so get me health first. Oh, where was that? Oh, where was that area? There was a... Oh, it was down here, wasn't it? What the hell? Oh, there's... Oh, okay. Oh, now I can investigate stuff in the area. Now I can. The
This
telegram.
was a setup. Nothing about this feels right.
quid.
It's me, Tom. Polly.
So far playing as
What
a
took you
thief,
so
I
long?
Looking for
at
Sammy?
least get 3
Find him?
kills found
Not
my
yet.
killer.
Just him.
And love it. Yes, yes,
Canadian
Sam, all
crew.
your fault.
Dollars to donuts, the rest
Oh,
of the
it's
face down in the
Sam.
dirt too.
You helped it, don't you? Yes, I did. I knew it was somewhere, Leo. Just had to remember.
Oh Christ.
Uh-oh.
The
there's a
cops,
cop.
Tommy.
Well, how would I know? They didn't show a badge. God, they didn't say anything.
They must be in Morello's pocket. This bastard.
Do you reckon that they're
Can't even let us
making
have
out
this
they're
one
the police,
rat.
though? Are they really the police?
Forget about it, Tom. We gotta find Sam and get out of
Don't
here.
die, don't do it, Jibbo. Find Sam. Sam, where's
These guys
Sam?
are the real deal. They gotta be cops from the Border Patrol.
It's all Sam's fault. Where is she? Sam!
Come heavy, all right. Make lost having PD look like pussycats.
Ah, now we can invest. Oh, got me. Oh, jeez. Oh my God.
All shot in the back of the head. Must have been lined
Damn.
up.
Damn, damn, damn.
Poor bastards.
Oh, something here. Oh, a passport. Who's that? Can he, oh, it's Joseph. Oh, hello, Toffs. Yeah, take some of them, my friend. Thank you.
Check every building.
I am. What do you think I'm doing? Running around for the fun of it. I'd say, yeah, they're probably the real police. Sam, you're being summoned. I was messaging about checking her. Oh, Maddox, I sent you something on Discord. Did you see it? I sent you a message. You when you see it, you'll be like, what the hell? Oh, gotcha.
Let you have it.
No, mate, I haven't even. Oh, you haven't got Discord on your. Oh no. Right, mate, Maddox, I'll go get it for a minute and I'll show you on the stream. I'll show you what I found earlier. What I found yesterday. Sorry. When I was sorting stuff out. On the PS3. The original, yes. I found it yesterday. I was like, and it's a collector's one. It's the Dark Phantom edition as well. So you get all the other stuff. It's got a shit tons of stuff in here, Maddox. You got the game, a strategy guide, Demon Souls art book. There's all sorts. Probably worth £100, laugh. That's amazing. Yes, I know, Leo. It is, isn't it? I know, so, you know what Sam said to me about Maddox? She went, "Oh, that's not worth anything." I thought to myself, yeah, it is. If someone would want this, and I tell you, they would pay me shit tons of money for this. They really would. Take it to game, ask them to swap it for the PS5. Yeah, can I say, can I swap this for the PS5 version? That's amazing. Yeah, near that it is near. I have played it or tried it, but I think at the time as well, I don't think I really give it enough time. I didn't really. I don't think what it was as well. I don't think I really had enough time at the time when I got it to really like give it a go, if you know what I mean. So I didn't really give it the time because those sort of games, as you know, Maddox knows anyway. You really need to put the time and effort into it. You do, you know what I mean? You really have to give it some time and give it a go, and you know what I mean? You can't just like play it for 5 minutes and then go, I can't be arsed sort of thing. You know what I mean? You really have to put some effort into it, really. You do, you know what I mean? It's frustrating, that may be pushing your luck a little. Frustrating, Anyway, Jimbo, have an amazing stream. I got a bit of research for something. Okay, Neo, that's cool, man. Thank you very much, Neo, for gifting Maddox a sub. Appreciate that, mate. Have a good one. And thank you very much for stopping by and gifting Maddox that sub again, mate. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Have a good one, mate. Where's this other person? Oh, hang on. So the red line came up. Oh, yeah. There we go. Right, let's have a look in here. Don't think I looked in here, did I? Or was this the other room? Oh no, that was the other side of the room. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, anything else? No. Right, that's on to the next building then. There's this one here.
Something under that barn over there, Tom.
Get some ammo. There we go. Oh, don't need. Oh no, I don't need health. That's cool. Oh, what's this? Oh, public sale. Let's go.
Push through!
Oh god, that fun! I tell you, that thunder and lightning really puts. I tell you, mate, that's good. The lighting today is amazing. someone around here, isn't there? Where is he? Oh, there. I see a bugger sneaking up behind me. Yeah, you take that. Oh, sugar. Oh. Oh man, it must be powerful. Actually knocked him over. Take that. Yes. Come on, Sammy. Sammy.
You boys stay here and watch our backs. Plug anyone who gets within 100 yards. Except us.
Hey, Polly.
Sammy. Oh, Jesus. What have they done to you?
I got clipped.
Hey,
Christ, that's a lot of blood.
heavy.
Can you walk?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Just hang on.
Hey.
I'll go get the truck, then we'll take you to the doctor. Hey, you're gonna make it, Sam. Tommy, stay here with him. I'll be back in a flash.
Okay.
We're gonna carry you.
Hey, it'll be okay, Sam. We survived worse.
Sure we have.
Where'd all these guys come from? Here! Take him down, Tom! And you now!
Come on, come closer.
Over the cover! Thank Christ you're dead.
Oh shoot, where's that? Oh,
Together! What the hell?
oh mate. Oh no. Oh, so a few more left.
Get cover! They're coming up the stairs! Ow!
Gotcha.
Count me out, Tom! I'm hurting over here!
Set, give me some ammo.
Jesus, this hurts!
Hang on, one moment. Don't think I can use this again, can I? No, I can't. Right, come in. Let's get you out of here.
Jesus Christ! Ugh. Where's the goddamn truck? Crap, we got cops!
shoot.
I see him. Don't let him near. Get around him. They're coming up the stairs.
Is that it? Woo! Oh shit, I was going to look at that thing Maddox sent as well. Second. What was that? Oh, yeah.
Oh, Christ. Tony and Donnie, too?
Yeah.
What a fucking massacre. How's Sam?
Well, he ain't any worse.
I'll go get him. Keep an eye out. Come on now. We're going home. I need the doctor, Molly. Yeah, I can see that here. Hang on. I got you. Okay.
Maddox, that is awesome, man. That second thing. That's brilliant. I just see it, mate.
We're gonna get you all patched up.
Nice one, mate.
Okay?
Uh-oh. We got more on the way.
Molly? We got more company.
All right. Get in.
I'm right here, Sam.
There's some ammo and a Thompson back there somewhere. When they pull in behind you, blast them down. Just don't let them get past us.
Where the hell did they find that truck?
Take him out, Tom. Let him have it.
Good night, asshole!
You think we're okay now? Now go.
These guys keep on coming!
You like that, you bastard! Ooh. Jesus, where are they coming from?
Ollie, they're right on our ass! Ollie, faster!
My pedal is to the metal. Did we lose them?
2 squad cars on us! Our friends got company!
Get too close, Tom!
These guys keep on coming!
More bad news coming in from the side!
Ah, crap!
They're getting close! They're too close, Tom! We're not...
How can I get them when I can't see them? No. Oh, no. Damn it. I have a couple more. Maddox, you're really good at those fighting games, I tell you. You really are. Like, you know what I mean? There's a lot of practice you have to go into that, like learning the moves and like what buttons are and all this stuff.
They're getting close!
Our friends got company!
More bad news coming in from the side!
Ah, crap!
They're too close, Tom!
Can't see them, no.
Keep
Gotcha.
going, Tommy!
Keep going, come on. Oh no, we haven't lost him. Uh-oh.
Sam, you okay? We're in trouble, Tom.
Check this one, looks cooler. Okay.
Ollie, we need to go now! Ollie, we got... I'm a real man too, Tom!
This is manic, this mission. This is crazy.
Shoot up your gun when there's a break in the fire! They're reloaded! Shoot now while we got the chance! While it's reloaded! They're reloaded! Shoot now!
Gotcha.
Take out the windshield armor, Tom! I got an idea! Tommy! The windshield! Let him alight, Tom! I got more where that came from!
Yeah.
Ollie, we gotta lose him!
Nice one. Wow.
We did it! We did it!
Jeez. That's crazy. Madness.
Okay, we're here, Tom. You get Sam out. I'm gonna go wake up the doc.
Sam, Sam. We made it. We're at the doctor's house.
Three, I owe you.
I tell you, Maddox, like, I know you have 2 days off, but 3 days for me, mate.
What the hell are you
I
doing?
tell you, they
here
all
for, man?
merge into one sometimes, it feels like.
Evening, Doc.
Feels like I don't even
Sorry
have
to wait
3
here.
days off.
We had a little accident.
Really don't, know what I mean? Like,
We got an injured man out
like
here.
tomorrow, back to work already.
All right, bring him inside.
Okay, thank
Doesn't
you.
feel, you know what I mean? It doesn't feel like I mean.
Okay. I'll stay with Sam.
You most probably feel the same, I suppose, about the couple of days you have off. You most probably feel, fuck me, like, you get the 2 days off, but it don't feel like it sometimes, I bet.
The doc's already got his hands full. No sense in both of us breathing down his neck. Go on, Tom. I'm gonna be fine.
Okay.
Hey, you did good tonight.
Phew. Bloody hell. That's crazy. I'm going to see Sarah now. Good day, Sarah.
Here on the topic of the National Recovery Administration. This is part of our series looking back over the president's plans and results since his inauguration. While we are making this great common effort, there should be no discord and no dispute. This is no time to cavil or to question the standards set by this universal agreement. It is time for patience and understanding and cooperation. The workers of this country have rights under this law which cannot be taken from them, and nobody will be permitted to whittle them away. But, on the other hand, no
I was going to look at that fight when I'm Maddox. One sec, mate.
obtain those rights.
Yeah, I've got it up, Maddox. I just haven't looked at it yet. I've clicked on it. One sec, mate. Before I'll go to where I'm going, and I'll have a quick look.
To the workers as well. And I ask you workers to cooperate in the same spirit. When Andrew Jackson, Old Hickory, died, someone
Ah,
asked,
shit.
will he go to heaven?
Why is there
The
a
answer was,
tram
he will
sideways?
if he wants to.
Oh, it's because it's going around the corner.
If
Oh,
I
I
am
see.
asked whether
Sorry.
the American
I
people
was like,
will
why is
pull
the tram
themselves
sideways in the
out of
road?
this depression, I answer, they will if they want to. The essence of the plan is a universal limitation of hours
The
of
weather
work
effects in this
per
game
week
is
for
wow
any
as well.
individual by
incredible.
common consent. And a
I'll tell you what I'm
universal
looking forward to,
payment of
Maddox, on the
wages
PS5
above a minimum
is the new Horizon
by
game, mate.
common consent.
Oh man, that
I
looks
cannot
incredible.
guarantee the success of this nationwide plan,
That looks
but
immense.
the people of this
It
country
really does.
can guarantee its success. I have no faith in heroes, but I believe that we can greatly influence economic
Get out of my way.
I have no sympathy with the professional economists who insist that things must run their course and that human agencies can have no
It
influence
does look good, yes
on
it does.
economic
Oh,
health.
I was saying to
One reason
Sam
is
earlier,
that
because she was
I happen
messaging me
to
a minute.
know that
I
professional
said,
economists
because I said, she said, like, what are you doing? I said, oh no, I said, I was just relaxing at the time, and I said, I might play some Mafia soon. I was just letting her know. Then I said to her, I said, I do wonder if on the next gen consoles, like the new ones,
in the strength of
if at some point they're going to make either a new Mafia game
of unified action taken
uh,
by the
or even
American
Sony come up with a new Getaway game, Maddox. Maddox, do you remember the Getaway games set in London? Oh man, I love them games. I really wish they did a new one. Absolutely, like, they were brilliant. They were awesome games. The Getaway was absolutely. You never played them. Get a PlayStation 2 or an emulator or something on a PC and play them. Honestly, they're that good. Yeah, sick on PS2. Yeah, there was, mate. I tell you. I'm going to be torn between getting some of them on PC instead of PS5. Oh, hey, Maddox, I can understand that because obviously, because your PC can run obviously all the latest stuff anyway. So obviously, the stuff that's going to look better on PC. I understand that, mate, and I mean I get that. I would do exactly the same, mate. If it looked better and played better on PC, that would be my first option. Really would. Obviously, unless it's like a PlayStation exclusive or stuff like that, then obviously then you have to get it on the PlayStation. But I can understand where you're coming from. I totally do, mate. Right, let's have a look at this. Oh, nice little start. Oh, yeah, I like this. Maddox, that was pretty cool, man. I liked all the I like how you do that, mate, and like how you just combo them all together, and it just looks sick, mate. It really does. RTX 3080 is like double the power of PS5. Yeah, exactly. A 3080 and a 3090. 3090 is most probably it's either double the same, like double, or even could be triple the power of 3090, because it can play 8K games. I know the PlayStation 5 can play 8K games, I'm not saying that, but the 3090 is most probably still powerful, more powerful than what the PlayStation 5 runs. It's got, you know what I mean, it's... So even the 3080 though, Maddox, you know what I mean? Even that's way more powerful, like what you said. So 8K on 3090 runs at like 30 frames per second. Yeah, I was gonna say it won't run at any higher than that. I don't think it would either, to be honest.
Work.
Yeah, 3090 is only 10 to 15% faster than the 3080 for twice the price. Flipping hell, that's a bit stupid, isn't it? For twice the bloody price. No, I wouldn't even bother then, Maddox. Not worth. No, exactly. I wouldn't even bother, mate. Definitely not worth it.
Marry me.
Okay.
So now we're going to marry Luigi's daughter. Okay. That was a bit of a turn, that was. I was not expecting that.
Hey, boss. I came as soon as I got your message.
Sit down, Tom. We have a mole, Tom.
No. Oh.
I was up all night driving myself nuts trying to figure it out. I started thinking maybe it's one of our guys. We aren't paying his fair share. Someone with a light wallet.
Maybe looking to...
Hey, Maddox, thanks for changing the thing, mate.
Around, so I went to the safe to
10.
get the account books.
Appreciate that, mate.
Who's getting
I
cents
see
on
that
the
you
dollar
did do that.
return.
That was the ninth mission of the game. Oh, was it? I didn't know. That was quite a good one. I quite enjoyed that though, I did, mate. Yeah.
Frank.
There's 20. Oh God, so I've still got another 11 to go. Yeah.
More than 50
Looking
years,
it's quite a long game then for the price. Definitely worth money.
I got with Frank.
From a game that's rebuilt as well. I must admit, you can't grumble for 35 quid.
And every buck we've earned,
Honestly, that's a bargain. You know what I mean? It's quite a long. It seems quite a long game.
Frank respects one person in this
Great
whole
story.
town, and that's you.
A remake that was rebuilt from the bottom upwards, from like so complete, like so not remastered, a completely rebuilt, which is what is wow. You know what I mean? Amazing.
But why?
So definitely worth £35. In my opinion, anyway. Whether other people think different, I don't know.
Maybe he's still smarting over the dog.
But when you tried to drown.
Was that who I think who I thought it was I saw? I've not seen in a while.
Same one I shot after he wouldn't let me sink her.
Hey, KT, my friend.
I was a stupid kid,
Sony
Tommy.
is Sony is
Grudge or no grudge, we gotta get those books
ratting
back.
on you, Jimbo.
Shake down all our
They
stories.
tell me that you
See who
are
knows what.
smuggling alcohol into the city.
When you catch up to Frank, you get those books.
Yeah,
doesn't have 'em
got
on
the
him,
old bit of
he can't tell
alcohol
you where
coming
to
on
find
the
them.
side, mate.
After that, you do what you
KC,
gotta
how
do.
are you, my friend? How are your knees, mate, since you had them done? Is everything going okay? Is everything progressing how it should be?
Vincenzo's waiting for you with a clean car.
How's everything with you, KC, mate? Nice to see you as well, though, mate, buddy. Are you keeping well, keeping safe as well? Is this ice cream? Oh no, it's hot dog. I was like, is this ice cream? Ice cream. Everybody, ice cream. I sound like the...
Tough day today, Tom.
Yeah, it is, mate. Tough fucking day, mate.
We gotta keep a lid on this, Tom. Start with Biff. Don't give him nothing. I got you a clean set of wheels. And something special here, if you want it.
Nice one.
Frank sees a Lapara, he'll know.
Nice
Those
one
words
indeed.
I didn't see this coming out from Frank.
Right, see if there's anything around here a minute on the tables. It might not be, but I do like this park. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty decent little park. Right, let's go get in one of them cars, shall we? Let's get in the car. Let's get in. Can I get in this one or not? Okay, no. Let's try this one.
And now for the latest news. The Navy
I love
is
cars
today
like
continuing
this. They're
its
pretty
search for
cool.
the remains of those brave souls
I mean,
lost aboard the airship.
Well, obviously it's what I used to
USS
look like.
Akron. The Akron was
sugar.
destroyed in a violent thunderstorm off the New Jersey coast Tuesday morning, with the loss of 73
and
of
now,
76.
right, that's right. So where was we? Right, and now I've got blackmail. I mean, photographic proof of your criminal activity. Gotta pay it to keep it away from the law. Knees still hurt. Growing old sucks. KC, I know I'm not old, but I know what you mean, mate. The older you get, things just go worse, mate, don't it? That's what it seems to.
Spoke to members of the press and gave a brief
Or for
account
certain
of the
people, it
tragedy.
does anyway.
He also spoke of the survivors' rescue by the German tanker Phoebus. President Roosevelt has described the loss of the Akron as a national disaster and said that he grieves with the lives and families of those lost and the nation. We will bring you more on the disaster and the Navy's search as we receive it. Thank you for listening. We return now to our scheduled programming.
We're in Chinatown. I quite like Chinatown. Yeah, sorry to hear they still hurt though, Casey. That's not nice, mate. I suppose trying to walk and stuff.
What's the rumpus?
Hey, my little friend. Can I not talk to you? Oh, I can.
Heard any big news lately? Something that Don might want to know.
Well, it depends. What's it worth to you?
$20.
How about 40?
All right, spill.
The FBI's in town. They're getting something from Morello, but
The FBI's in town.
How'd you hear?
Little Tony got some guy drunk in the black cat.
You say Sam's there? Oh,
Heard a bunch of stuff,
no,
so
no. Sam's at work, Casey.
Thanks.
She'll be home. She'll be home soon, mate. She will. She won't be long. Find little Tony. Hey, little Tony. How's little Tony doing? Yeah, no, she'll be home soon, Casey, mate. She will. Shouldn't be too long. So yeah, sorry to hear about your knees though, mate, but they still hurt, you know what I mean?
There's a sense of anticipation as we await the start of the big game. Our very own Lost Heaven Lancers out on the road.
Little Tony, yeah, not little, it's little. Let's go, little Tony. Come on, littles.
To be one of the best on record, with both teams matching one another blow for blow.
How are you two doing? Yeah, we're doing alright, Casey, mate. Just working hard. And I was just saying to Maddox, like, and I said it to Sam as well anyway. I get like Friday, Saturday, Sundays that I have off Casey. They don't seem like 3 days anymore. They all just seem to like merge into one, and then it's like, oh look, and now I'm back to work again tomorrow already, sort of thing. Just feels like I don't have much time to myself anymore. It doesn't seem like that anymore. Oh, that's cool. I just see that little feature in the game. I just noticed it. When you got the radio on, like it would in real life, if you go into a bridge or under a bridge, like that sort of thing under there, the signal sort of goes. It does. Oh, that's cool. I just see it. So it's quite realistic. Hey, little Tony, I've come to see you, littles. Little Tony, how you doing, my friend? Oh, got something to pick up. Oh, go get 'em, boys. And lancers. Ooh. Casey, what's everything going with you, mate? Yeah, there we go, look. Another thing there, another book. Are you getting help? Because obviously you can't, still can't go to work yet, can you? Or do your work that you used to do because of your knees?
No, it's not.
Are you getting any help from anyone at all, mate, or anything like that?
He came in for a drink.
So easy to lose track of time with the pandemic. It also easily blurs. Casey, I think that's what it is, Casey. Because of this pandemic, mate, that's going on, it does. It all blurs into one day, or it all just blurs into one. It does.
I did. I came in to see Frank straight away. He didn't tell the Don?
No, he didn't.
The way things are going as well, Casey. None of us should be having Christmas together. We won't. Everyone is just sitting at home in their own places, doing their own things. Christmas won't be Christmas as it should be. And yeah, it'll just feel like a normal day. It will. If the way things are going today at the minute.
Attention as we approach this, the deciding game between these two famous rivals. More than a little bad blood between them, and more than a couple of nasty.
Obviously, Halloween's going to be cancelled as well, or it is cancelled, because you can't have more than 6. Because over here, I don't know if it's changed where you are, Casey, but in the UK at the minute, anywhere ever, or like in places, you're not allowed no more than a maximum of 6 people. That is it. Like 6 people together, that's it. No more than 6.
They seem responsive to whatever he's saying.
And you all have to be social distancing and wearing masks as well if you don't live in the same household and all this sort of stuff as well. So that's why things like Halloween and, as I said, most probably Christmas and stuff like that, it's not going to be the same anymore, is it? It's not.
There's a reason the racers of the Lost Heaven Grand Prix use only Trago motor oil, and that's because only Trago makes engines perform at their maximum while guarding against wear.
Well, I'm not working, but getting unemployment.
Trago lets you go.
Got good savings. Oh, that's good, Casey. That's good to hear. I was finally able to order a Elgato Wave 3 mic for normal price, closer to return to the Intimidator. Oh, cool. Hey, KC, I'll be awesome. It'll be nice to see you coming back, mate. You know what I mean? I understand, because obviously you've not been streaming, obviously, you know what I mean? I do get it, because obviously I didn't realise until obviously you said, you know what I mean, you had your knee operation and all the rest of it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that comes first. You know what I mean? Your health comes first at the end of the day, mate. I mean, you got to look after number one, as I always say, which is basically yourself. You know what I mean? You've got to look after yourself. Got to make sure things are, like your body, you know what I mean? You've got to make things are running or working like they should be, and stuff like that. And you know what I mean? It's crazy. But yeah, you know what I mean? Your health and that come first. Yeah. See, that's like, it's the same as me and that, you know what I mean? Yeah, I love video games and I love doing other stuff and whatever that I do. But at the end of the day, I have to look out for myself first. I mean, look out for myself, look out for Sam and all that, like, you know what I mean?
Looks like the place.
Our health and stuff like that come first. It does at the end of the day. It does, so... It's a new normal. We all must get used to. Oh yeah, it is. It is a new normal, KC, mate. This is what we're doing. It's all just a normal day now, mate. It's the new normal thing every day.
Take me to those account books, Frank.
And we return now to coverage what could be the final play of this game and the series between the Lost Heaven Lancers and the Empire Bay Cannons. A quick reminder that this final inning is being brought to you by Swift Cola. When you need a lift, reach for a Swift. It's not only a taste sensation, it's guaranteed to increase focus, drive, and mental clarity. Pick up a bottle of Swift Cola today. And as we are coming to a close, let me thank today's other sponsors, Big Break Cigarettes and Lost Heaven Courier. Both of these teams could be said to be entering golden eras. Each team has a star player at the core with promising youngsters set around them. I refer, of course, to Smith and Seidel. The Cannons have had several such golden periods. The Lancers, it's fair to say, have not. I can see Lancers manager Frankie Hodge prowling in front of the dugout, gesticulating. He seems animated, to say the least. Looks like he's putting one of the officials in his place or something or other. With the noise of the crowd, it is quite hard to say for sure. Whatever's going on down there, you can feel the sense of occasion, and you just know that whatever happens, the crowd will be the first to tell you what has happened. The Lancers are now within minutes of snatching the gold series, which at one stage had appeared doomed, but they equally teeter on the edge
too far, but then I don't get too close
either. Nobody is warming up in the bullpen. Nobody down there is considering the possibility of extra innings. Bunny Smith then, standing on the mound, a look of steely determination on his face. He's betraying no emotion, doesn't look nervous or tired after his
Maddox, or anyone else in the stream. Maddox, next week, are you getting Star Wars Squadrons, or are you actually getting the new Crash Bandicoot, or you're not getting any of them at the minute?
And boy, oh boy, what that would mean to the people of Lost Heaven after such a long time without glory on the diamond. All right, they've sorted out whatever was going on. Here we go then. In for the Cannons, it's Paddy Doherty. Smith is pitching the game of his life, but Doherty's
I'm the same with see, I'm not like, don't get me wrong, I like Crash Bandicoot, but I know it's a new game and all that lot, but I still don't think, I mean, it's £60 Maddox. I think that's a rip-off, to be honest. 60 quid. Nah, mate. I mean, I've just had to pre-order a PlayStation and got whatever else. Now you want me to pay £60 for a Crash Bandicoot game? Nah, mate.
But we have no chance of hearing it as the noise of the crowd reaches fever pitch.
Definitely not Star Wars. That would be shit. You pre-ordered the PS5? Yes, KC. Me, Maddox, and Khalid, and anyone else that is, we are the PS5 gang. We are the PS5 Mafia gang. We are. As I was saying earlier, Casey, on the day, see, I didn't realise that it was pre-ordered. See, like, I watched the showcase and when it was released and the price and all this lot. Now, I didn't realise it was going on pre-order the following day. I didn't know this until I was at work. I was at work because I was just saying earlier. I was just looking at my phone at some it, and then something came up saying about, like, oh, everyone's pre-ordering PS5 today, and I was like, oh, today is it? I was, and so I had a look, and that, as I was saying, and it was I found out it was the following day that you could pre-order it, which I was a bit pissed off about, because unlike Xbox, at least they actually give you a date and whenever it was going to happen. PlayStation didn't even do that. They just give you the showcase, and then apparently the following day you could pre-order it. And no one even, I don't think anyone, unless you found out, I don't think anyone knew this, to be honest. They didn't, Casey. But then I found out the day after that. We have a store over here, Casey, called Argos. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It sells all sorts. It sells technical stuff, like tech stuff. It sells toys, jewellery, furniture, all sorts of stuff. It sells. It's like sells a big load of stuff. And they were doing it the day after I found out. So basically, long story short, basically, I got to pre-order one from Argos the following day. Like, I did it in the morning before I went to work. Then I messaged Maddox, telling him, because I know he wanted one as well. I messaged him saying, Maddox, I've pre-ordered mine from Argos. And then later on that day, then he messaged me back saying, he said, oh yeah, I've pre-ordered mine from Argos as well. So I was like, brilliant, that's great. I was like, fantastic that you could get one. And that, so yeah, so basically me and Maddox pre-ordered ours like the day after, and that. But we both got one anyway, and we both got our messages and that to say that it had been pre-ordered, and it'll be ready for when it releases on the release date as well. So, which is cool. Disc or digital only? Disc. Both of us got the disc version. Casey, we did. Sony did the right thing, not giving an official date. They threw by the pre-orders. Yeah, but Sony did the right thing, not giving an official date. Yeah, digital only is like selling your soul to the devil. Oh yeah, that's I got a digital copy because Maddox, Maddox, I pre-ordered, because I know Sam would look. See, I pre-ordered online the Spider-Man Miles Morales, and I got the Sackboy Big Adventure, because I like it, but then I know Sam would like it as well, because I know Sam, because even when I get it right, I know Sam won't have the PS5, but even though when I get it, Maddox, I know Sam will want to have a go anyway, and I know she will. She'll want to have a go, you know what I mean? And I'll let her have a go anyway. I will, because I always do. So she and she'll have a go, and then stuff like that. So, poof, yeah. Hey, Fouch, how you doing, mate? Poof, I'm here now. Maddox, yeah, poof. It's like magic, like a big poof, like a big puff of smoke, like poof, I'm here. Maddox, we know we got to find out as well, mate. It most likely won't be till next year, though. I bet we've got to find out when Bug Snacks is getting released, mate. Bug Snacks, remember? Don't forget. Bit of Bug Snacks looks amazing. It's Harry's signature entry. Yes. Bug Snacks. Yes. That looks brilliant, man. I can't wait for Bug Snacks. It looks really cool. I've signed up for pre-order phone problems recently. Yeah. Hey, Maddox heard you there. Maddox, you got some good hearing. You really have, mate. Sambo. But phone problems recently, so status difficult to determine day by day. Alright, yeah. Maddox, you got 20. No, that's a bit. I was a 20/20 hearing. It's 20/20 vision. Isn't it? What do they call your hearing? It's like really good hearing, anyway. You've got it.
Ah, shit. They're digging you to the airport, Frank.
If Doherty can get behind it, surely the cannons will get all their men home and snatch victory.
Oh, is the other one, is it? Oh, he's obviously done it when I'm streaming it, because he hadn't earlier, because I looked at it before I streamed it. So, no.
Big Break Blues deliver the bold, satisfying flavor that never lets you down. Made with only the finest tobacco, they're the choice of professionals, athletes, stars of stage and screen. So, you're in good company. Big Break.
And Casey's on the street.
From it all.
Oh, she saw it. Oh, see, hey, there's nothing getting past Sam's always. I tell you, she knows everything, Sam. I tell you. Yeah, see, told you. She nothing passes Sam's always. I tell you, she knows. My nose is my nose is in full rebellion at present. It keeps alternating between let's run like a facet and yeah, that whole breathing thing. We're not gonna do that for a bit. Oh, Fouch, mate. That must be awful, mate. Hey, Maddox. Can you hear this? Plays dog whistle, eagerly awaiting screams.
Christ, they're flying him out of state or something. Fuck, this ain't good.
Ah, damn. This airport is... Jeez. This airport is surrounded. Wow. I take it I've got to try and get through here, have I? So what we're going to do, we're going to go around the edge, because I'm not going to get caught by running through the middle. Oh, there's a one of them foxes. How do you... Aha. I saw that before and it said something about collecting foxes, and I wondered what it meant, and I realised it was them things. Even often I get a couple of minutes where it's perfectly clear, but then it switches nostrils. Ah, oh, bloody hell. Hiya, Samster. Missed you as always.
Hello.
Casey, hello.
Hello, Trouble.
You know what she said, Casey?
Trouble's back.
Your trouble's back, mate. Fouch, I feel sorry for you, man. That's bloody horrible. It's like having a cold, isn't it? You haven't got a cold, have you, mate? But it's like having a cold, though. I've got to go through the window. Just see that. Quick.
I heard there's some guy.
Morello hasn't come on to even show his face.
For a rat like
oh, it's doing it itself.
Nah. Get in the car.
Oh man. Oh, there's one of those Zeppelins. Is that what they call it? Bloke in here somewhere. Is he on his own?
Once this is over, you'll see these hours.
Gotcha. I'll catch you with chat in a minute. Just quickly try and get through this stealthily if I can.
Don Morello's plane is waiting for Coletti in one of the hangars.
Come on. Are we going to do it? Let's make sure there's no one there. Yes. Woo. Got in there. I honestly
Tom,
don't know. It started yesterday, barely spent last
I figured as much.
Last night, sorry, as every hour
Sorry it had to be you,
and
Tom.
a half or so.
anything you want me to
I'd
tell?
have to sit up.
I wish you could have shaken that bed.
Oh no, I feel it's
Morello
fouch,
finally
man. That's
came after
horrible
me.
anyway. I sleep
It's okay. You can come out.
with a CPAP machine, and
Morello offered me a simple trade.
Wet and awake.
The Don's account books for our lives. And
Sinuses.
tickets out of this town.
Plug up and
You
rain.
hand the books over yet?
I'm not so stupid,
For a
Don.
couple of hours.
They're safe.
A lot of
Morello is
cleaning.
waiting.
Oh, KC, man.
It's a key to a box in the Grand Imperial Bank
I
downtown.
feel sorry for you, man. That
I
must be
told
bloody
Morello
awful.
I'd hand it over after the plane was fueled and ready to go. His men were meant to fetch it before we left.
I took care of them. Told them to get on a plane.
Go on, march. Alice, get aboard.
Frank, you're coming with us.
Not right now, honey. Just get buckled in. Tommy and I, we have some serious business to discuss.
But Frank...
Get on the plane, March. For Alice. For me. Get on the goddamn plane, please.
Well, look at the planes back then that they had. Crazy. I've also got a CPAP. Normally it's fine.
You been paid yet?
It causes issues if I don't refill the water tank, and it dries.
Now you've been
out
paid
my
twice.
nose. Oh, bloody hell.
You take the ladies wherever they want to go.
Continuous positive airway pressure.
Thank you, Tom.
Oh, bloody hell.
Christ,
Frank. That's crazy, isn't it?
Why didn't you ask us for help?
Thanks for letting me know what that is, okay,
I guess I just wanted out.
Appreciate that, mate.
One way or the other. I'm tired, Tommy. Tired of lying to my wife. Tired of checking under my car every time I take a Sunday drive. And tired of waiting for the dawn to put two in my tent.
I'm gonna get my charger. I have to do it after this minute. Yeah. If you snore, you might need one. No, I don't snore, I just talk to Sam. Has she brought that pack?
French fries. At least I could see it. I said,
She brought that pack then?
I said, allow you little French fry.
She brought that pack then?
It's done, yeah. I said, someone might get nibbled 10 out. Someone's smoking. Yep.
It's like an oxygen mask or something in it. Not oxygen, the gas, but fan created air pressure. Oh, okay. Casey. Oh, okay. Yeah, see over here, if it's a similar sort of thing, what we have in it, mate. Well, over here, you have to wear like an oxygen mask. Unless we do have those other things, I'm not sure. But for like, well, just for like for people that need them, then, isn't it? Because Casey and Fouch have to have it's called a CPAP, which is a continuous positive airway pressure machine. That's what they both have to use. Obviously, you have to fill it up with water. Like there's a tank where we have to fill it up with water and stuff and that. Well, it's like for when you're breathing and stuff, and stuff like that. I think it is.
Oh.
And that. Yeah, and like, so, and I think you have to wear it when you go to bed or something like that. So it helps you breathing. Because he said if you snore, he said sometimes it might mean that you need one. I suppose it's because you don't get when you're sleeping. I suppose.
Yeah, I've seen him. Yeah.
I suppose you don't get enough air. Like we know when when you're asleep, you don't. I suppose you don't. I suppose you don't breathe in as much oxygen that you should be doing.
Stop breathing.
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen videos for people like those.
And stuff like that. Yeah. So it's. I suppose that's why. It has helped in some areas and created other side effects as with everything. It's also meant to help with sleep. And, oh, it's also meant to help with sleep amplia as well.
Huh?
It's also meant to help with sleep amplia as well.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently. Right, I'll back in a minute, peeps. I've just got to get my charger, and I'm just going to nip to little boy's room as well. I am. Okay, so I won't be a minute. See, because my laptop's going to die else. Oh, that's the other one, isn't it? Didn't realise that was on it.
Broke it.
Yeah, I didn't realise you put it on there then. Right, is that on? There we go. Right. I don't know that Demon Souls game.
Yeah.
I showed Maddox and he said, he went, you should take it down to the game shop and ask them to exchange it for the PS5 version.
Good dream, can't we? Did a poo?
No.
Big dump.
Kimberly.
Big Donald Trump.
No. Not
Where do you put his inviting him? On the chair.
You sit on my lap.
I think that's what he wants.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's what he...
Yeah. Here we go. Du, du, du. I got a kitty cat on my lap. Right, what have we missed, Tobes? What have we missed? It's, oh, where is it? It's help with, some areas. So I've done that. It helps with, yeah, sleep and here, but for too difficult to explain. Oh no, it's cool. Fouch, mate. You don't have to, mate. Jimbo, when I get back streaming again, ask me to put it on while live. Think Bane from Batman: The Dark Knight Rises. Oh, okay, yeah. Yes, Casey, I will do it. I will. It's like, yes. Or is it like Darth Vader? I am your father. I'm only joking, don't worry, I'm only messing about. Get the account books from the bank. Okay. Where's the bank? Right.
Good afternoon, sir.
I'm here for the account books.
Where's the safety deposit boxes?
With my colleague downstairs, sir.
Yeah, all Vader. Find us downstairs. Where's downstairs? That's upstairs. So is that? Oh, it's over here.
Beautiful day, huh? Uh-huh.
Certainly is, my friend.
Keeping out of trouble, I hope.
Certainly am.
I need to access the deposit boxes for Frank Coletti.
Ah, yes, Mr. Angelo?
Yeah.
Mr. Coletti said it might be you who came, and to provide access. Please, follow me.
Okay. Will do. Oh, got a test day tomorrow again. Back to the Monday test day for our coronavirus. No, Trouble is my middle name. Oh shit, what's going on here?
I got the books and covered my tracks. Salieri never asked any questions. In fact, apart from the funeral, I never heard him talk about Frank again.
Oh shit, what's going on here?
Are you killed?
I don't know, I can't remember where it is.
You're making my boys twitchy, Marcoux.
Sergio and I just came by to pay our respects, that's all. Known Frank a long time. Almost as long as you. He's a good man. Smart. Loyal. Loyal to his wife. His kid above all else. There must be some kind of honor in that in you.
Maybe. But I'm still looking at this headstone with his little girl's name on it.
It's a hell of a thing.
Ooh. Rat in the house. There's a rat in the kitchen. What you gonna do? Visiting rich people. Hey, I'm visiting some rich people, Dad. Gonna get some money.
Look at these houses. Big yards, white picket fences. It's the American dream, eh, Tommy?
I suppose.
Not for you?
No, sir. I like being closer to the business.
Don't let the flower beds and front porches fool you. There's more criminals out here than in the rest of the city combined.
Is that why we're in the neighborhood?
In a way. Merle's got a dirty prosecutor on his payroll named Watkins. Turns out he's old friends with Galati.
The city councilor?
The same.
Cool, Sam.
Merle let drop that we might have had something to do with the Galati boy's death. Now Watkins is loaded for bear, trying to do right by his buddy. Word is,
cool, Sam.
he's striking gold with a few witnesses.
You have names?
Yeah.
Casey
Paulie
said,
and Sam are taking
cool,
care of
Sam. She's brave enough
putting you on
to
a different
handle
level,
the
Joe.
rat. Yes.
Need whatever Watkins has got on us.
Jim's a dirty
Where's he
rat.
holding?
Dirty rat.
Thanks.
A dirty
I'm no
rat.
safecracker.
They playing this game is
We're
so
taking you to meet
dirty.
Salvatore. He's fresh off the boat,
Come here, Jim.
but he knows how to pop open anything.
Gabby.
Need you out
Get
to
into
phone
the
out.
building,
Gabby
find
like
the safe,
Mafia at
and he'll
work.
do the rest.
Yeah,
What kind of
phone
rumpus
out.
should I expect?
Nothing you
Right,
can't
Mafia,
handle.
well,
Watkins
yeah.
is going to the
That
theater.
next to
The
me,
house should be
Mafia.
empty except for a bit of muscle. The office is on the first floor, and our stoolie says the safe is in the wall. Once Salvatore has the safe open, grab all the evidence and get out.
That him, boss?
Yeah, that's our guy. Salvatore, tutto bene?
Sì, grazie, Don Salieri.
Good to see you. You know the job. Don't let me down.
Sì, ho capisco.
Tommy,
Capiscio.
if you bump into Watkins,
Capisce.
it'll just bring down more heat.
You got it, boss.
Capisci.
Buona fortuna, ragazzi.
Buonavatollo. Buonavatollo.
Tommy Angelo. Piacere di conoscerti.
Meraviglioso. Per favore.
Trying to speak Italiano. Well, that's not going to happen, is it? Italiano.
Parli almeno un po' di italiano? Il capo
Hey mate, I ain't got a clue what you said, so don't talk to me in a
I
different
don't
fucking
speak
language.
Italian.
Eccellente.
I barely struggle with English, let alone anything else.
Fantastico. No plan?
Yeah, the boss told me.
Please. Understand. Entriamo dal labirinto senza farci sentire né vedere. La cassaforte è dietro un dipinto.
Hey mate, I ain't got a
al primo
clue what
piano.
you're saying, so don't.
Dammi un po' di tempo e lascia fare tutto a me. Quella cassaforte avrà sicuramente un allarme.
Yeah. This is gonna be a long night for the both of us.
Cristo santo.
It certainly is. Especially when one of us don't even speak English.
Okay, my turn. Do what I do. Do not get caught.
Sì.
You gotta keep safe.
Safe? Sì. Is my job. Apro cassaforte. Open safe.
Christ.
Told him to keep safe, and he's like, no, I open the safe.
Let's listen to the radio.
Eccellente.
Oh, this is gonna go well, isn't it? This is gonna go down like a lead balloon. This is.
Hell of a view up here.
A volte questo paese è stupendo. Ecco, entriamo da lì. Over wall.
Oh look, Mackley, there's a bit in the fence that you can climb over. Ta-da!
Un labirinto.
Stay here while I take out the guards.
A quanto pare in America hanno il labirinto.
wish I could have a night off.
Oh, how do I get around there? Oh, right, from the turn around, that's fine. Right, let's get rid of that one. Let's go get rid of the other one, because we do not want these setting off the alarm.
Sure wish I could have a night off.
Yeah. I can't help but get Fallout New Vegas vibes from this game. Oh, okay. I never played that one, so I don't know. Fouch, mate. I don't know if KC or Maddox or anyone else has played it and can see where you're coming from, mate. So I haven't, so I couldn't really say yes or no. I think I was meant to go through that gap, weren't I? Back here. Oh, yeah, there he is, there. Jump over. Where is he? He's coming back. Is he? I don't want to go at it, yeah. Turn around. I'll stay here a minute.
Nice evening for standing around, I guess. Yeah.
Sit him down. Right, there's another one.
Sure wish I could have a night off.
Come on. Thank you.
Yeah.
There's one I agree, wasn't there, that saw me. I can't remember. Oh, yeah, he's a pig. Is there any way? Aha. Where that is. Gotcha.
Yeah. I think that's all of them. Salvatore! Where are you? We're clear.
Tommy, I hear.
Where?
Where the hell did he go?
Sono qui, Tommy.
Guy's a pain in the ass.
Forza, vieni con me. Tommy, I hear.
Come on.
Sei un tipo tosto, eh? What?
C'è un'entrata. Open. Kick.
What the hell lot picker are you?
Look for dipinto.
What?
Da Vinci, Caravaggio. Hai capito?
Painting? You're saying it's behind the painting?
Sì, sì.
Okay, I understand.
Non quello.
Guess we got another room to check.
Beyond the painting.
There's one.
Ooh. Empire. Oh, yeah. Pick that up. The magazines.
Only wall behind here.
Sempre di valore. Altro.
Who are you? Ma'am! Ma'am! Someone help us!
We're not here to hurt you.
Get past you.
You sure it's behind one of these, Salvatore?
That testing room. Apparently she's a packet of crisps.
Sorry?
Apparently she's a packet of crisps.
Who?
Linda.
She ain't?
Huh?
She ain't?
My husband said that she's a packet of crisps. She's a packet of crisps. Amy's laughing. She said, I don't like a packet of crisps. It says salt and vinegar on it. She said I was a burger earlier, but I'm a French fry.
Oh my god.
Tell him to put his glasses on.
That's what I was about to say. Storage room.
Now, can you?
Oh yeah, you have. Oh, that's not it.
Delightful. What the hell are you doing here? Oh, burglars! Oh, help! We need help in here.
It's not in here, is it?
Another here, Salvatore.
Ah.
Sure it's behind one of these, Salvatore?
Which one's it behind? Oh, I've done that one. That's the main area. Yeah, are you sure it's up here? Or it's behind one of these pictures? Ah, oh, here it is. Being here, I bet. This looks like the main area, doesn't it? Bet it's this one. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was.
Sure. Show me what you can do.
Shit.
Oh, great.
Be quick, Salvatore.
Pazienza, pazienza.
Nice work, scusami.
Cura! Ed è collegato all'allarme!
What? intrappolato! Doesn't matter. Come on, we need to get out of here. Vai dietro, dietro.
They gotta be upstairs. The safe's in his study.
Come on.
Salvatore, stay back. I'll deal with him.
Ah, damn it. If I'd have knew that, I would have used a big bloody machine gun and alarm inside a safe. That's a new one. It is, isn't it, Fouch? It is a new one, mate. That's a new one. That's a new one on me. Damn it. All these games, I didn't even realise half of them I've got. So that I've got Kingdom Hearts on that, please.
They gotta be upstairs. The safe's in his study.
Right.
Hey.
Come on, let's try again, so especially for this era. What year is this game set? 1930s, Fouch. Because I only found out because Maddox told me as well. So 1930s.
Got a Molotov.
Yeah, so 1930s. Vouch, mate.
Salvatore, stay back. I'll deal with him.
Gunshots heard. Please respond. Permission to shoot has been granted.
Take the car. Finally, I get your first time.
Forza! Andiamocene! Presto! Semina gli sbirri!
I know! Whatever you're saying, I know!
Police?
Oh shit, I went the wrong way.
Officers have seen him. Now in pursuit.
Oh, balls. Very typical that, isn't it? I knew I'd go the wrong way. I just bloody knew it. I'd have got away as well.
con te è sempre così?
Sort of like have to turn like miles before you're going to turn the corner. See you later, alligators. Jeez.
Lavorare con te è sempre così?
I don't know what you're saying, mate, but whether it is, I know, I know. Oh shit, I've gone on someone's porch. Oh fuck. I'm an idiot. I'm gonna have to do this again. Well, actually, that might have been a good idea. Might have worked out right, actually.
Getting cold saying we lost sight of the guy.
Police?
We got him. Officers report they're closing in.
No! Leave me alone! Oh, for God's sake.
La polizia in questo paese è davvero ostinata.
Oh, he's... Need to get over to that thing
La
over there.
polizia in questo paese è davvero ostinata.
Get there. Slowly, surely.
La polizia in questo paese è davvero ostinata. La polizia in questo paese è davvero ostinata.
Roadblock is in position, can confirm.
Police?
Go get him, boys. Yeah, the suspect's been lost downtown. We'll find him.
Grazie a Dio. Salvatore, where do I take you now?
Home.
Yeah, where home?
6 and Maple.
Okay, let's go.
Tony, devo dirti una cosa. Al nostro prossimo lavoro penso io alla cassaforte. Hai capito? Ci ho quasi rimesso la tela in quella villa ed è tutta colpa tua.
Oh, this mission is a bit
Impara
crazy.
almeno un po' di italiano per rispetto della nostra patria.
Yeah, did Fouch in 1930s then? I take it they didn't have alarms.
Non farlo mai più. Mai più. Okay, okay. Sure.
Good night.
In the safes. Yes. Hell yeah. 1933. Yeah, see that 1933, mate. So 19. Oh, what's that? Oh God. 1 minute, people. I don't know. 1 minute. What have you done? Where is it? Where was it done? Your bedroom, where are you? Cat's playing all the bloody stuff out here, that's why. All the bloody wires and that. Oh, yeah, there were Plutos. It must have jumped on your thing at some point. Why? Because your connect was sideways.
Oh.
I just realised, I was like, you obviously jumped up there.
Maybe I was got a video.
Yeah. Get back in. Where was we? I think he's saying you suck as a gangster. Maybe you should go back. Go back with back to. Oh, you should go back to farming. In half of that. I must admit, Casey, I do need to start getting back more into that, mate. You know what I mean?
Don't go selling off the farm yet, boss.
Sam says you worked out an angle.
Yeah, and you're gonna love it. We make a few bucks and knock out a couple of Morello's teeth too.
I quite like the old farming game. Once you get into it and you start doing more, it does get more fun.
Where? Some small-time whorehouse.
They had alarms.
Just a couple of closets with some
Not
mattresses
sure
on the
about
floor.
inside the safe. Oh, okay, yeah.
Anyways, one of the Johns is south.
Oh, who's that
and he's
messaging?
crying to the madam about all his troubles. Catches my ear on account of his goofy accent. He's going on and on about how he just landed this huge payday. But the goons he's working for are already twisting his arm. And he's got the busted nose to show for it.
You pick up his tab?
Hell no. But I walked him out of the place, took him to the diner around the corner to sober up. We get to talking. Turns out his name is Gates. He's this
did anyone see that announced today? Resident Evil Infinite Darkness, which is a CGI episodic series coming to Netflix in 2021.
And you think he wants to burn bridges?
Yeah, Resident Evil Infinite Darkness.
I've been working him steady, boss. He's bringing up another shipment tonight.
That'd be cool,
He's got
wouldn't
his
it?
entire crew ready to roll over.
Can't wait for that.
All we gotta do is make it look like a proper heist.
I don't know, Polly. You really trust this guy?
He's got no love for Morello, I'll tell you that. It's not like we got a lot of options here.
Yeah,
We'll be cutting up the last beam
this
pretty
game
soon,
seems
boss.
like Grand Theft Auto 1930s
We need to
edition.
replace the Canadian. If Polly says this Gates can do that, I'm in.
Where's the meet?
The big parking garage downtown.
Okay, do it. But you better not be playing grab ass this time. You take Carlo and little Bill with you.
Sure thing, boss.
Once you have the truck, drive it back here.
We won't let you down, boss.
Don't make
Right.
me regret giving you some
I
time.
think I'll do this one. Grab a drink.
You don't have to worry about it.
I know I don't. Tommy does that for me.
I'll keep your driver safe, boss.
Buona fortuna, boys.
Sam and Little Bill said to meet him downtown. Okay, Carlo? Looking kind of like you shit yourself. Ah, get bent. Big moment, huh? Finally running with the pack.
On the real,
Listen,
that is why
I spend more time with a Don than all of you put together.
Sure. Sure. Shout out on the road. Wait till he's finished with his broad.
Especially with my weird hours.
If
Wait,
you don't want me to
wanna play
come, I won't.
Grab Ass,
It's fine.
but
Boss
not
doesn't have to know.
on
What is with you, Tom? We doing this or what?
Where's the girls?
Anyway,
Where's the girls, Casey?
The boss said you're coming. Just, you had a face like you're being taken for an airing. I don't want Gates thinking we're frails.
Why is Gates sour on Morello anyways?
First time Gates pulled in with his trucks, Morello decided to change up the terms. The big guy himself popped him in the nose as part of their renegotiation.
His nose is gonna get more than a pop if Morello hears we're involved.
That's why we're pretending to stick him up. Then he'll go back to his pop and tell a sob story about being robbed at gunpoint. He'll convince his old man that Morello can't protect the merchandise. They'll need to find a new buyer out here, and he's heard of a stand-up guy named Salieri.
This plan is some bullshit.
I can't remember what
somehow it's gone worse.
city this is set in.
You get a lead for the boss, and you don't just drive him places. Then you get to pick holes. Till then, shut your damn mouth.
Whatever helps you sleep.
Shut your
When
damn
Morello tracks
mouth.
you down, don't come crying to me.
You serious? You actually serious?
Fellas, knock it off.
Yeah,
Christ.
come on. Knock it off. One sec, Casey. I did already read that. Oh, that's where to go. Oh, nice one. I read that one. Honk, 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 honk.
I do a lot of deals here. Parking attendant don't ask for much dough. Always closes up shop till I'm done.
Okay, we're good. Gates is waiting up on the top floor.
Can't wait in a queue. Coronavirus.
Place seems clear so far.
Only people with cars are people with jobs. 9 to 5, place is deserted.
Well, we got jobs and we're here.
That kind of a job, sure.
Anything else we need to know about Gates, Polly?
Only that he's got a bust-up nose and crates full of the good stuff.
Our kind of guy.
Our kind of guy. Park up over there.
Polly, good to see you, pal.
Yeah, you too, Gates.
Pale.
Well,
Pale.
I hope you all have good taste in whiskey.
I ain't really the expert here. Tommy.
Oh, yeah. It's fine. Your first payment. If the Don's impressed, he'll finance more runs.
And each one's gonna be bigger than the last. We're all gonna be rich, boys.
Well, we're always happy to do business with good folks like Don Salieri. Please, give him my regards.
Sure thing. Now we just gotta conclude this transaction.
Damn it, Polly! No! It's okay.
Oh, what? I told you, we gotta make it look like a proper robbery.
Damn thing's gonna be crooked by the time I'm done with this city.
Ah, don't worry, pal. With all the dough you're raking in, you're gonna be able to pay for a new one.
Watch out! Oh, shit! God damn it! Batteries together, fire! Hey! Over here! No going inbound! Get away from them!
Come on, I shot him in the head. Thank you.
How the hell did they know about this? Because you always shoot your mouth off.
Gates took a bullet.
Oh no.
This ain't as bad as it looks. And take the booze and get. My guys will come for me. Now go, go, go! So long as you guys clear him out up ahead, I'll be safe here with the little guy.
Carlo, in the cab with me. You know you stead.
Tommy, check for more of them. This thing ain't over.
Come on, I'll back you up.
We got more of them.
Over here. The rest of their crew's coming in. More of these guys. They called in the rest of their crew. Get into cover.
There you're there.
Found you. Jesus Christ.
Oh shit, oh he's not dead. What? Oh, he's not. Oh, there we go. Now you're dead, mate. Dead meat. Oh no, there's no. Ah, there is, yes. Just see that. I said, nah, there's no help about what there is. I'm gonna do this mission then, and we'll watch Thingy again. And I'll make tea, or do you want to go make the teas? Okay. What's wrong?
The truck can't get through this. We gotta put it out. Look for extinguishers or something. I see fire sprinklers up on the ceiling. We need to turn them on. There's gotta be a valve to turn someplace. Is there a way through this fence? Find a way in, Tom. I'll stick with the truck. Oh.
Ah.
Over here.
Get the health. Oh, actually, I'll get the health first, just in case. Come on, turn them on.
That was intense. Still feel flames in my face.
nice. Christ. Stay close and keep moving, fellas. Keep the booze safe. I'll move the truck with you. You see more, you shoot him.
I know he's over there. Saw someone.
Say your goodbyes, pal.
Oh, there he is. No, he's not.
Get the truck out of here. Okay, we're getting out of here. Can't believe I lived through that. Follow him close. I know Morello will have guys on the street. Grab a set of wheels and watch my back.
Sure thing.
How the hell did Morello hear about my deal?
All kinds of beefers in this city. For now, let's get the booze back to the warehouse and try not to die.
I knew it! We got more guys on us!
Okay, let's slow them down some.
Hit them where it hurts! Morello sent more guys after us!
Another motor coming after the booze truck.
Sam's going through the Hooverville!
So I guess we are too.
We ours too, mate. Jeez. Oh my god. This is crazy. Hey, Mushroom 123, welcome. How are you doing? Yo. Shit, I need to get that car. Gotcha.
We lost them all.
Thank Christ for that. Let's head home. See what we got.
We got the booze. I mean, I know it didn't go to plan, but we got the booze.
Yeah.
We got the booze.
So tonight, me and you are gonna drink a bunch of it.
I guess we earned that much.
Whoa. How you doing, Mushroom?
Looks like a 38. Morello's boys caught up with you?
Yeah, boss. We took care of it.
What about the kid from Kentucky?
He took a slug to the shoulder, but he's a tough blocker. He and his crew dusted out as soon as we bumped off Morello's hatchet men.
Getting shot will give Gates and his pop another reason to ice Morello out of the whiskey business.
Well, let's see if this hooch was worth all the trouble. Excellent. I'll work out the details with Papa Gates. But once we're running this Kentucky Brown, we'll be back in brass buttons. Good work, son. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of all of you. Saludo!
Saludo! Saludo! Intermezzo.
Sounds like Salieri was getting ready to make his move.
Looking up to it, maybe. But then, Prohibition ended. And the bootlegging business got knocked on its ass. Oh, that fighting over booze meant next to nothing. It took us a few years to recover. But when we did bounce back, boy, it was something. We took what dough we had from the moonshine and Canadian whiskey and invested it into new records. Some of them even legal. Construction, restaurants, trucking, gambling. We branched out into everything, except peddling dope. By 35, things were looking up. We had good money rolling in on the regular. I had a wife and daughter. Sam was running a club for the Don. Even Paulie had a few records of his own. Wasn't exactly happy, but what do you call it then?
Content.
Yeah, that was it. And Salieri, he finally starts talking about getting out of Morello's shadow. Maybe buying our own cops, our own politicians.
Might help clear my head.
That's interesting.
I could do, vouch, mate. Whiskey's quite strong, isn't it? So.
In 34.
Maybe. Wait.
Did you know whiskey's actually one of the... They actually did say that it's actually quite one of the... I know it's alcohol, but apparently it's quite good for certain things.
When he copped to taking
Whiskey.
kickbacks from Morello, and
I know it's strong, but I think it's like good for your throat and
playing
stuff.
him off one another, trying to goose the tape.
Because of what's in
Once
it.
Morello found out, he threatened to bury the judge's kids on the beach, still breathing, of course.
Christ. That was the missing piece.
How's that?
Morello was always winding us up, but he never
I
did
like
anything
whiskey,
that might start an
beer, and
all-out
wine.
war. Learning Salieri was building his own bench must have finally tipped his scales, because in 35, he hit us with
beer.
both barrels.
Beer. I prefer, I like cider, beer and ale. I've never really had whiskey. I don't like wine. I've had wine, or can't stand. And if people like it, that's up to them, but I don't. I just think it's not very nice.
Pasted it on his face. Oh, hey,
Hey,
boss, what's
mission.
going on?
I'm glad
Bon
you're here.
appetit.
There you go, boss.
I'm going to Pepe's for lunch, but Carlo called me sick.
excuse
Go for a
me.
drive?
Sure, boss.
Bravo. I'm already starving. You got a piece on you?
Yeah. You think I'll need it?
You know how it is. Things with Morello have been a little quiet lately. Maybe it's just got me jumpy, is all.
Right, peeps. What I'm going to do, I think I'm going to leave it there for tonight, because it's getting a bit later, because I'm going to go catch up on a programme with Sam, and obviously then go to bed, because I've got work tomorrow. So but what I'll do, I'll leave it there for tonight. I might continue it tomorrow, and I'll see how work goes tomorrow. Hey, look, there's Little Italy. Look, Little Italy. But yeah, thank you very much, everyone that stopped by the stream, and I do appreciate that. Yeah, thank you, Fouch, mate. I will do. Yeah, so thank you Fouch, thank you Maddox, KC, thank you Neo, and thank you also Neo for gifting Maddox a tier 1 sub, and also thanks to Fine Age Yeti for subbing as well with Prime. Appreciate it. But yeah, thank you everyone for the subs. People pop by the stream, even if anyone was lurking as well. Thank you for lurking if it was. But yeah, have a good one. Have a good day, night, evening, or whatever time it is where you are. And I'll see you again. Okay. Catch you later, everyone. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now, everybody. See you later. Catch you later, everyone. Good night. Oh, God,